This video is about polynomial long division. Well, polynomial long division, much like regular division, is really predicated on you being nice and organized. So we're going to try to keep nice and organized as we work. So let's go ahead and rewrite number one as the normal style division. So we've got b cubed plus 5b squared minus 11b minus 13. That's being divided by b minus 2. And our goal basically is to turn this b into this b. So what I'm going to do is start with a b squared. B squared times b is b cubed. And then b squared times negative 2 will be minus 2b squared. Subtract, okay, so those two cancel out. And 5b squared minus negative 2b squared, that will be 7b squared. I'm now going to go ahead and drop the next term down, so that minus 11b. So what I want to do now is match this b to this b term. So it looks to me like I want this to be a 7b to get 7b squared. So 7b times b will be 7b squared. 7b times negative 2 would be negative 14b. These two cancel, we get a 0. I guess I could put a 0 in the last row too if I was going to be thorough. And then negative 11 minus negative 14, that's 14, 13, 12, 11, so that's going to be 3b. And we're going to drop down the negative 13. Okay, I want the b to match the 3b, which looks a lot like 36. My goodness. 3b. So I'm going to multiply by 3. So we'll say plus 3. So 3b, okay. And 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. So those guys cancel. And that's 13 minus negative 6. So it's 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. So we end up with a 7 here. So we're done now. The 7 is our remainder. We're going to write it just like we did back in like 5th grade whenever you first learned how to do this. So I'm going to go back to my solution up there, which was b squared plus 7b plus 3. And then we're going to put our remainder over our divisor. So that would be plus 7 over b minus 2. And all of that is going to be our answer. All right, let's take a look at number 2. I'm going to go ahead and write it down just like we did before. 2n cubed plus 18n squared plus 46n plus 26. And all that's being divided by n plus 5. All right, so I want this to match this. So I'm going to multiply it by 2n squared. 2n squared times n would be 2n cubed. And then 2n squared times 5 would be 10n squared. These two cancel out. I get a 0. 18n squared minus 10n squared is going to be 8n squared. And we'll drop down the next term to be 46n. All right, now I want n to match 8n squared. So we're going to do plus 8n. 8n times n is 8n squared. 8n times 5 is going to be 40n. We subtract those, we get our 0. 46 minus 40 would be 6n. And we'll drop down our last term, which is 26. Okay. I want n to match 6n, so we're going to do plus 6, and that'll give us 6n. And 6 times 5 will be 30. So those cancel. 26 minus 30 will be negative 4. And we're going to do just the same as last time when we write out our solution here. 2n squared plus 8n plus 6, and then minus 4 over n plus 5. Let's do one last problem, number 3. I'm going to go ahead and write it out. 2x cubed plus 16x squared plus 18x minus 43. And all that divided by x plus 6. So I want my x to become a 2x cubed. So that's going to be, let's see, 2x squared. So 2x squared times x is 2x cubed. 2 times 6 is 12, and then x squared. Let me go ahead and subtract here. We get a 0. 16 minus 12, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we're going to get 4x squared. We're also going to drop down the next term, which is plus 18x. Now I want this x to become a 4x squared. So we're going to do plus 4x. 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times 6, 6 times 4 is 24. What number is that? 24x. Go ahead and subtract. 4x squared minus 4x squared is 0. That's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We get a negative 6x here. And we're going to drop down our last term. All right, I want x to match the negative 6x, so we'll do minus 6. We'll get minus 6x. Negative 6 times positive 6 will be negative 36. So those cancel. That's negative 43 minus negative 36. So it's 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, which gives us a remainder of a negative 7. So our final answer is going to be 2x squared plus 4x minus 6 minus 7 over x plus 6. So you can see here organization is really paramount, and just keep doing the same pattern over and over again. You'll get to the answer.